Hello everyone, Dummy Musk Gasolina, and welcome back to Jason Reacts to his old random bollocks. Apparently I can't say that without the girlfriend laughing in the background, so whatever. Let's go. We're on episode, or part 17 I guess. It's the same bloody thing, but I used part, so I thought I would correct myself. Ceaseless Discharge, the Firesage, and the Centipede Demon. In other words, Lost Izalith. You know, well, actually, no, that's a bloody lie. This is the Demon Ruins. I'd take it all back. All three of those dudes are in the Demon Ruins, but that leads into Lost Izalith, the worst part of the game. Aren't you excited? Oh man, when we get there, I got lots of ashing to do. Because man, that part of the game sucks ass. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. Apologies for it being 2 weeks since the last episode. I have been busy. You know, busy going to London, doing things, meeting people, and, you know, actually like having a life for once in my life. So, you know, it was fun. I met Finian, who's a concept artist, works for Sony. Well, he works for Disney at the moment, I think. He did work for Sony. He did some of the concept art for God of War and some other stuff. Good guy, like him. Tall as shit.
In case you couldn't tell from his mysterious absence in his boss room, today we're gonna head down to the Demon Ruins.
We're gonna head down to the Demon Ruins. And we're going to talk like this. I don't know why. Perhaps because I'm a bloody pillock. Yeah, I can still do it. I can still do the pillock voice.
Everest for me. I hate him so goddamn much. You have no idea. I've been really dreading this boss fight. He has really messed up hitboxes. Sometimes he completely misses you and you just die. Sometimes he'll hit you directly on the head and you take no damage at all. I hate him. I really hate him.
I hate my cadence at all. Like I have just like random over-pronunciation of certain words for no apparent reason, just for dramatic effect. It reminds me of
I didn't wait around to find out. But eventually, my dude's head just exploded.
What does it remind me of? It reminds me of like really oldie-timey plays and stuff. You know, like you can imagine a dude with a monocle and a top hat being like, I wonder who the murderer is. Was it Billy? With the wrench? In the library? Who knows? Find out next week. That's what it reminds me of.
Of course you do. This guy
reminds me of just like really OTT plays, I guess.
Daughters of Chaos. Remember Quayla, Quaylana, etc.
I'm gonna turn up the tiniest bit. You're welcome.
People at the bottom of Blighttown.
That's all you get. That's all you get. He's still almost as loud as me. You know what? I'm gonna turn down a bit again. I don't always so bloody loudly. Why are you so fucking loud, Jason?
What does that mean? Well, in the story,
I'm in trouble talking over myself.
Pyromancy is kind of like dark magic. Use it too much, and it will eventually consume you, and you will get warped into some weird freak like a spider person, or this thing round the corner, a giant tentacle demon of doom. However, this boss does not attack us unless we attack him first.
Because he's all sad and mourning every dead sister.
What is that thing? Well,
he's just staring at her corpse, which I find frankly really strange. She's clearly been dead for a long time, you know? Long enough to completely bloody decay.
And on that body are the robes.
What I also find strange is
yes, he's watching over the grave.
Just Dark Souls in general. You know, like the whole concept of going hollow and dying and stuff like that.
Look, buddy, I want the freaking robes, alright. Just deal
when
with
you go hollow, like, okay,
there's a way you can actually avoid
everyone's undead, right? Like, that's a thing. They're basically zombies in the world of Dark Souls, which is already confusing. But they're not really zombies because they have free will and, you know, they're still human, but they're undead, right? See if you can follow me here. This is confusing. So they're undead. And the concept, as far as I understand it, is that if you lose all hope, that's when you can truly die. Which I think is a metaphor for just playing the game in general. It's like, if you give up, you suck.
Damn it.
I walked straight into that.
I've genuinely never seen that attack before. Alright then. It's
because I never fight him here. I always run around the corner. I don't know I was trying to fight him there. Yep, okay, this is going to be a death montage. That's 2, that's 3. We're going to count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was trying to do the count 9.
Bullshit, you didn't even hit me.
Okay, I'm complaining off this one, so I'm assuming the next one's going to be the victory. 9 deaths.
Now I'm mad.
Wow.
That last kill was unacceptable.
I have very vague memories of fighting this dude for like an hour or more.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stand around
I now know consistently how to get him to do the thing where he jumps and grabs onto the ledge and then you just smack his hand out and he dies instantly. And some people think that's a bug. There's no way it's a bug, man. Like, the dude literally jumps and grabs onto the ledge. Like, some people think it's just like a wonky animation. Like, nah. It's just not a very good animation because it's from 2011, you know? And Dark Souls wasn't known for super fluid animations in the first place. A couple of them are good, like, I think Sif is probably one of the better animated things in the game. Especially characters. He's not really a character. I guess he's kind of a character. He's a bloody wolf, alright?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, the concept of, like, dying is just odd to me in Dark Souls, because he's mourning his sister, because she's actually dead. She's not hollow, she's full-blown dead, so assumably she had to have given up. What made her give up? Maybe the fact that pretty much all her family are monstrous beasts? That might be it. Guess it makes sense. You can see, Sisters does take a lot of damage, like, he doesn't have that much health. Like 300 damage is taking off a good chunk of his HP bar.
Yes.
Wait for it.
Finally. Thank God. Suck on it.
Hooray, victory anthem. And now we get a little cutscene of all the lava drying. Isn't that lovely? The interesting thing about this is you'll see once the lava dries or whatever, hardens, I don't know. Like, I don't care about the correct term, alright? It's bloody lava. Don't be fucking pedantic. The point is, when the lava, whatever it does, drains, dries, hardens, whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna go back
you'll see there's a bunch of Taurus demons down there.
Human, and I'll see you in a minute.
They're under that lava the entire time. They're actually immune to the lava. Like, you'll see in some of my videos, you might not see in this one, I'm not sure, but in some of them you see if they walk in the lava, they don't take any damage. They're just under that lava the entire time. The reason I know that, you see them in the distance there? Right there. Oh, fucking bastard moved the camera. But anyway, the point is they're there. The reason I know that is because on my New Game Plus 7 Grave Lorded Permanent Regression Mod run, they start coming at you when the lava's there. So you see them, like, run out of the lava. Kinda cool.
To get to one of them.
But yeah, they're there the whole bloody time, just sitting under the lava. I've always found that weird. I don't know why they don't just get split. This is one of the reasons that Dark Souls runs like shit. Or at least, you know, the non-remastered version does. It's because they do stuff like that. A normal video game developer would be like, okay, we don't need these enemies right now. Let's not chew up the person's CPU or whatever by, you know, processing those enemies existing and what have you, when we don't need to. Let's spawn them in after the cutscene. That would save some processing power and even some rendering power, because it's probably rendering them with the GPU, even though you don't fucking see them. I'm getting a little bit on the technical side here, but my point is, there's absolutely no need for them to be there yet. They could just be spawning right after the lava gets drained. And then you're not rendering the lava and the dudes at the same time. You know, you're only rendering one at a time. You're either rendering the lava or you're rendering the enemies that are there after the lava.
Just down here will trigger his invasion.
Now, Lost Izalith is one of the worst areas of the game in terms... Oh, actually, sorry, the worst area of the game in terms of... Let me scroll this back for a minute. I'm not really listening to what I'm saying. I'm more just talking about stuff. Okay, this is a good view. Lost Izalith is probably the worst area in the game in terms of being unfinished and just being lazily designed and what have you. The Demon Ruins, you can see, they made pretty close to before it. Like, obviously, they ran out of time. I'm not saying they intentionally made it crap or anything like that, or that they lack skill. They clearly were really rushing. Like, you can see here,
it's my favorite.
Look at this enemy placement. Like, there's just a big long strip of road or whatever here. Path, I guess, not really a road. But, and you got 1, 2, what the hell are they called? Capra demons right next to each other. Big gap, 1, 2 more Capra demons right next to each other. Another Capra demon there, and I'm pretty sure another Capra demon over here we can't see. Like, they've just literally copy-pasted, like, plonk, 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 Capra demons. Yep. Ship it, Bill. Like, clearly they were really rushed when they got to this point in the game. Like, it shows. Like, this is some lazy design. The actual area itself, I still think, is pretty decent. Lost Izalith, terribly designed. Just a big open mess of lava. The Demon Ruins, not too bad. Not too bad. But the enemy placement in the Demon Ruins is incredibly lazy. The same thing with the Taurus demons that you saw when the lava drained. They're just like 5 Taurus demons, 4, whatever it is, just sitting there, right next to each other, just copy-pasted, plonked down, just there. Like,
I freaking love it. Just
man, they must have been pushed for time.
And yes, that is
like, it feels like they knocked this up in 5 minutes. And when I say 5 minutes, I really do mean 5 minutes. Like, I'm not talking about the level. I'm talking about, like, when the level was done. It feels like they've gone in for quite literally 5 minutes. Just been like, plonk, 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 plonk. Okay, we've put some Capra demons here instead of Taurus demons. Put a couple of Centipede demons here. Fogwall boss, done. Ship it. Like, it really does feel like that's how quick they did it.
And we get either the shield or the sword. We get the spiked shield. Nice. I can't freaking wait to get his armor.
Freaking!
I love it. Okay.
He says freaking so much. I say he like he's not me. He's basically not me anymore, let's be honest. I hate this guy. Can't stand him. Annoying little shithead. But, oh, there's the fake laugh as well. Oh, this fucker grinds on me.
By this weird centipede thingamajig. It's got a couple of attacks. It can grab you and eat you.
It
can flail around. That probably.
As you can see, fire not terribly effective against dudes that live in a fiery zone, but does work on them. Same thing with the Taurus demons, weirdly enough. The Taurus demons do take damage from fire. Just in case you're wondering, the Taurus demons and the Capra demons here are exactly the same as the boss versions. There is no difference. They got the same health, everything. They are just much easier now because we as a character are much stronger. They are exactly identical though. But yeah, they're immune to lava, not fire. That's the important part to note there. I think Quelaag even takes damage from fire. I may be misremembering that, but I think she does. I know the Demon Firesage does. The dude is literally bloody on fire. You can chuck a fireball at him, it hurts him. It makes no fucking sense. It's the weirdest shit. I don't get it. Again, that's another sign of them rushing it. There was probably like, you know, I'm relating this to stuff like Skyrim because I've used the Skyrim creation kit and what have you, and Grimrock 2 and what have you, but there was probably either a line of code that they should have changed and added, you know, like immunity fire or whatever, or just a little tick box to say they're going to be immune to fire or absorb fire or whatever, and because of how much they clearly had to rush this, they probably just didn't have the time or just forgot.
Now we get to see, once again, just like the Capra Demon, just how far we've come in damage. This guy's not as much of a pushover though. The Capra Demon is incredibly
we can basically two-shot these dudes.
This guy, still very dangerous.
I think they have like 1800 health or 2000, something like that. I think Capra Demon might have a slightly more health than the Taurus Demon. I think Capra Demon's like 2000, Taurus Demon's like 1800. It's somewhere in that region. I don't know exactly. It doesn't really matter.
What's up, Capra Demon? How's it going, buddy? You guarding that, are you? Are you blind? Should have gone to Specsavers. Oh, crap.
I went to Specsavers. I'm wearing glasses right now, actually, that I got from Specsavers.
Someone coming at me. Yoink.
Just in case you were wondering. I am a nerd now. I'm one of you.
Nice try, buddy.
Next I need to start watching anime and obsess over anime girls like Doidle. And just, you know, do away with real women. Because who needs real women, right, when you got cartoon ones?
Right, before we go fight a boss, let's go get that,
I mean, the cartoon ones can't suck your dick, but...
You know! Down here we have another Taurus Demon. Jump attack.
Apparently they have 1567.
That is how you kill something. Stylish.
Actually, I can't remember how the damage works in this game. I
don't
know if 1567 was just the number that we did, or if that's exactly how much health they had. I'm gonna guess they probably have a round amount of health, so it's probably 1500. And again, I think the Capra Demon was like 1800 or 2000, something like that.
Oh, apparently.
I whiffed.
Taurus Demon.
I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did. If you whiff with the bat, I don't think it counts. Yeah, it doesn't happen with the jump attacks, which is another reason that I love the jump attack so much, but the regular swing, like the regular light attack, if you whiff with it, it actually causes your character to stagger slightly. So it leaves you open for attack. It's only like very slight, so it's not a big deal, but yeah, you pay a tiny bit if you miss.
Yeah,
doesn't happen with every weapon. It happens with this, happens with the battle axe.
That was close. Almost hit me.
Can't remember what else. Look at that frame rate. Dark Souls 1. From what I heard, apparently the remaster runs flawlessly even in Blighttown, which is nice to know. The other area of the game that was a big problem is actually where we are right now. Like, as you saw, frame rate dropped like hell there. And when we initially walked into the area at the very beginning of the video, like where you could see the lava in the distance, where, you know, the Taurus demons are, if you look over in that direction, the frame rate drops to like 20 or 30. So, this area, at least for me, has always been as bad in terms of frame rate as Blighttown. For some reason, people never really mention this area as having bad frame rate, even though I know it has. I don't know if it's because they already got past Blighttown, they're just like, yeah, at this point, whatever. Like, it all runs like shit. But yeah, check this out. Fire? I mean, okay, I missed him with that one, because I suck. I'm going to die to this, aren't I? Okay, we backed up. Good.
Okay.
He's a professional. He's really good at dark souls. He's not professional. Shit. That's gonna... Okay. So see? I'm blowing fire at a man who is on fire called the Demon Firesage, who shoots fire from his bloody fire staff
jump attack.
And he takes actually quite a lot of damage from fire. I don't even think he takes reduced damage. I think he just takes the full amount.
Oh, crap. Oh,
again,
damn it, that has
I'm
huge
fairly
range.
certain it's just that they ran out of
Wow,
time.
that was close.
I think they
Yeah,
just
the club seems to do a
didn't
little
think
bit
to
less
actually
damage
make him
unless
make
you use
sense.
jump attack than the flames do.
And this is another indication they ran out of time. This dude, as you can see, is the first boss of the game. The Asylum Demon, Stray Demon, whatever it's called. I think Asylum Demon's the first one, right? This is the Asylum Demon. Copy-pasted. They gave him a stick instead of a club.
Don't hit me.
And then they just put a fire effect on it.
I whiffed it. Get
Like,
back here.
this is the sort, no offense, obviously, but this is the sort of thing that modders typically do, not because modders are lazy or anything like that, but because they don't have the skills required to make a whole new enemy, so they'll, you know, maybe change the weapon that the enemy has, and then add like a different color to it, or like a fire effect or something like that. I've literally done the same thing myself in certain video games when I've been modding them, including Grimlock 2.
The Demon Firesage.
But yeah, as you can see, again, another indication they were just really running out of time.
Absolutely terrible. Die.
The only unique enemy here is these little dudes.
Now I'm happy. Anyway,
They always remind me of Gremlins, you know, like from the movie Gremlins, and the, in my opinion, better sequel, Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Yeah, because of their heads, like if you look at their like their heads and their faces look very Gremlin-like. They just got like this massive body attached to them, but like the head alone looks very Gremlin-like, at least in my opinion.
On several occasions, not
I think they're called the
League of, you know, Ceaseless Discharge.
No, what are they called? I used to know their names.
Jump attack.
It's not the Bounding Demon, because the Bounding Demon are the dragon asses that we're gonna see next video, I guess.
It will never
Ah, crap.
Anyway,
I used to know what they were called.
I
can't remember.
These statues up here, the first time I came here,
But yeah, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with these enemies. I think they're fine. They're incredibly basic and very easy. Like, especially at this point, you remember, like, we're most of the way through the game now. You know, we've already killed one and Small a good while ago. You cannot here. You cannot get here without killing one and Smoke because the Demon Firesage is the one that's blocked off. So at this point, beyond the Demon Firesage and beyond, is you have to have killed Ornstein as well and placed the Lord Vessel.
Just outside of this next boss,
so
absolutely insane
generosity
that is not normally found.
Considering that,
yes,
and then you think all they really do is they move at you very slowly, and then they stop, and then they do this really slow fire breath attack around the circle. Well, not even a full circle, like half a circle.
I don't know what's up with that, but it should be.
Like occasionally it's gonna hit you. It doesn't even really hit that hard.
However, he is absolutely god-awful.
Like, if you've played the game, you've probably never died to those enemies, or you've probably almost never died to those enemies. It's probably insanely rare. So again, like, the only unique enemy they have here, it seems like, even though the design looks kind of cool from an enemy design standpoint in terms of its moves and stuff like that, it's just too bit of a basic. And this is another indication that they... Oh, by the way, I never showed it, but this here is the path that goes straight down towards the Demon Firesage. Like, this is the one just after the bonfire, just after those Capra Demons that have been copy-pasted. So, if you go back on the video and have a look around there, you can actually see this dude hanging right here at the edge. I may have pointed out in the video, I was talking about some other stuff, whatever. But yes, so this is another indication that this area was rushed. This enemy, whilst it is cool, and I like this enemy was originally actually at the top of the Belfry Tower, where the gargoyles were. So they already had this guy designed. Like, he was already made. So, it's not like they made, you know what I mean? Like, the only enemy here out of the three bosses... Who was the other boss? Oh, the Ceaseless Discharge. I don't really consider him part of the Demon Runes like he's before it, so... Okay, so you know, him aside. Like, out of the Centipede Demon and the Demon Firesage, this guy was already made. Demon Firesage was like a copy-paste, and then they changed it slightly. So yeah, and that is confirmed, by the way. Like, in developer interviews or whatever, they said that this guy was originally supposed to be at the top of the tower, and that they moved him because they thought he didn't make any sense up there.
You can also get the ring from cutting off his tail. And you can get it prematurely. So, if you cut off his tail, you can actually equip the ring and then fight.
There you go. If you beat up that thing on the floor, you get the ring out of that.
Give me the ring.
And that allows you to walk on lava. You still take damage, but not very much.
There we go. So if we equip that,
that's gonna hurt.
Run around on the lava.
Okay, we're fine.
The boss fight easier. He does come over on this land, and you can kill him here. But it's much easier if you just run out on the lava and kill him. But like I say,
yeah, again, I don't dislike this boss fight. I think it's okay.
I'm not going to equip it right now.
I think they could have given you a little bit more room to move. Because, well, to be honest, it's not even so much the room to move, it's more just that sometimes he's a stubborn asshole and he just refuses to come over to you, and he keeps doing that long-range, like, Stretch Armstrong lunge attack with his
I'll hit you.
arm thing, whatever the hell it is.
God, I hate this guy so
I mean, it's not really
much.
an arm, is it? Like, he's a centipede. Centipedes don't have arms.
So accidentally.
I don't know what it is.
Got a grab attack where he'll
Just
pick
a
you
weird
up and put you in his
thing.
mouth and munch on you. And it will kill you unless you mash the buttons. You can get out of it though. I have done it on the oh shit. I have done
Kind of a sketchy hitbox there in my opinion. Like, I feel like we were out of the range of that, or at the very least we were in the middle of a roll, so the iframe should have saved us. Neither seemed to be the case. You know, it's not perfect. For the most part, the hitboxes in this game are really good. Unlike Dark Souls 2, which has some of the worst hitboxes I think I've ever seen in the game. Legitimately.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, you know, a AAA game. If we're doing, like, indies and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen worse stuff, but... Okay, hang on. So there's 2 deaths, 3... Okay, 3.
Plan B. I'm not gonna go pick up my blood.
I've died to this guy many times before. Usually I can take him out fairly reliably now.
It's like a raven.
Thank God, by the way, that in the remaster, at least as far as I know, they've toned down this bloody lava so that it's not, you know, blinding, like looking at the surface of the sun itself. Like, Christ, man.
Screw our humanity. We didn't have that many anyway.
Our souls are somewhere on the lava, but you can't see the green glow of the souls because of how
I'm nearly dead. Well, that's not good.
bloody bright the lava is.
Okay. Oh shit,
You grab me. So if you mash the buttons, I think it's L1R1 you have to do.
God damn it, get out of the
There you go, you can get out.
Okay, oh hey, there's
Oh, there's
no
our souls. Never mind, they're not on the lava.
Well, screw it anyway.
But the point is, either way, when they are on the lava, they're almost impossible to see.
That was scary. I want to kill the tail, because when you chop the tail off, it makes this fight a hell of a lot easier, because you can't swing it at
Yeah, it's a little bit like some of the dragons in some of the Dark Souls games, where if you cut off its tail, it then doesn't have a tail width that it can do to you.
At least one of those threats.
Which, you know, limits its moves.
I retrieved my nothing. I forgot that I'd actually died a couple of times in a row earlier without picking it up. So I didn't have anything to worry about anyway, so there we go. And jump at it.
Will you stop whiffing? Oh my god. Jesus
Christ.
Christ. Thank you. Okay, the tail is dead.
And we can finish it off. Die,
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the witch is witch.
He can still jump on us, because
Damn,
as you can see,
that guy's got
this dude
jumps.
has a hell of a vertical. He's freaking Michael Jordan Centipede.
Yep, I knew I was going to make a Michael Jordan reference. That's why I didn't make one now, because I was like, we're both going to make a Michael Jordan reference, aren't we?
I have never seen that move before.
I was going to say something about him wearing Air Jordans, and I was like, that probably went there.
And the last second was that bullshit jump attack.
He's Kobe.
And finally,
there you go.
The Centipede Demon is down. Suck it.
Chicago Bulls, more like Chicago Centipede Demons. Alright.
3 bosses.
There you go. That was the lamest joke I could come up with. You're welcome.
We would have got the orange charge ring had we killed him and not cut his tail off and got it before. This is, I don't know what the hell this is. Green Tino shards, apparently. We are about to go find another bonfire, and then I think I'll end the video there, and we're going to see an old friend next to it. I just want to test something very
It's Solaire.
quickly.
I'll spawn if he's Solaire's going to be there, because he looks for the sun, and there's like a thing around here that like attaches to his head, and he's all like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, and oh, I'm cray-cray because I found my son and shit. And really, he dies happy when you think about it. Spoilers, Solaire dies. You can't save him. I've actually never saved him. You can actually summon him for the final boss fight, and you can duo with him against Gwyn. Never figured out how the hell to do it. You have to like come here early, and I think you have to open up the shortcut by donating a bunch of humanity or something to Quaylana, like Quaylar's sister or some shit like that, and then you can go save him by killing the bugs before one lands on his head, something like that. I don't know.
Find it.
Oh, cheer up, you negative Nancy. Alright, guys, I am
He has become a bit of a negative bastard,
Thanks
hasn't
for
he?
watching. I hope you
God damn
enjoyed
it,
it.
Solaire. Alright, shut your fucking face. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, here's the outro. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and an especially huge thank you to this month's $10+ tier patrons, who are as follows: Don Lobo, KB, I'll Be Jiggered, Miss Justice 83, Black Wolf 8994, Billing9, Dr. Pepper Penguin, Nuria Age, Philip Rep aka Bebop 56210, Grandpa Gus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. And of course, thank you to the $5+ tier patrons who should be on the screen at any moment, and everybody in the lower tier as well. I wish I could list you all, but it would get kind of crazy. Thank you everyone, I genuinely couldn't do this without your support. If you would like to support me financially, you can do so over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP, or you can always just hit the like button or leave a comment. That helps out a great deal as well. Most of all though, just thank you for watching. Good night everybody, and goodbye!